cheers.
Oh my gosh, cheers.
Cheers.
Lovely to see
Woo.
you. Thank
Lovely
you
to
so
see
much.
you. Oh yeah, I was really excited to talk to you because you are the Geek Girl guide
Oh my
to
God.
Comic-Con, and
Thank
I want
you.
you to just talk about like your tips and tricks because they were awesome.
Thank you so much. I mean, my biggest tip is wear comfortable shoes.
Okay.
I know you want to look cute at Comic-Con, so do I. However, it's a lot of concrete floors, a lot of standing, and a lot of walking.
Yeah.
You're going to want like a very supportive insole. Also, I think a really good tip is to bring like personal business cards.
Oh,
Because you're
okay.
going to meet a lot of people that you immediately know you have similar interests with, whether you're in line for a panel where you immediately know you like the same things, or meeting people at a table like this. People are going to want to know, like, what's your social media, what's your Instagram? Signal's always kind of crap inside cons, so you want to have something that you can give people and make new friends, which is great. My favorite part of cons is making new friends.
That's great because I was actually going to ask, is there like an app that you would recommend? Because like I always lose cards when people give them to me.
Such a good call. I mean, I take photos of business cards a lot because, like, same.
Yeah.
That's gone. Immediately gone for
Yeah.
me. Like, yeah. But photos, that's in your phone forever. So.
I know. I love that. And you were
Thank
also
you.
like encouraging people to drink water. I saw that.
Oh my God, I know this is hypocritical because right now I'm
drinking
dehydrating
coffee,
myself
yeah.
actively, but they're really long days. They're really long days. You're talking a lot, you're shouting a lot. There's like this ambient screech in here at all times that you're kind of talking over, which is wonderful because people are very excited to be here, as am I. But it is important. It's important to stay hydrated and bring snacks. It's really hard to find like good, healthy food that's going to keep you going at a con. Protein bars, fruit, like big water bottles. Stuff's important.
Well, this is interesting and different for you because normally you're doing panels and you're hosting.
Yeah.
And you're just here at your table, correct?
Yes, yeah. It's nice to just be able to sit at my table and meet people who come to like buy my books because, you know.
Which they're lovely, and
thank you.
Please talk to me about some of them.
I would love to talk to you about some of
Wonder
them.
Woman.
Okay, sure. Wonder Woman. This is a book about 25 basically unknown women in the history of like science and technology and math who we were like never taught about in high school, and we probably should have been. So I had to do the work. Instead, somebody had to do it. So this is one of my nonfiction books. I also have a fiction book called The Unstoppable Wasp, which is about the Wasp, if you've seen that movie as a teenager. And I have a ton of Captain Marvel comics as well, which is probably what I'm most known for. Captain Marvel, my favorite comic book superheroine, and getting to write her comics was like really a dream come true.
How did that happen? Can you break me down like the origin story of that?
Sure. I had been writing comics for IDW for a while.
Okay.
On and off, and this opportunity came up and they asked me to pitch on it, and I was so nervous. And as you guys probably know, in comics, you're never supposed to really want a job because like you throw so much spaghetti at the wall. I pitch on so much stuff, and like 99% of it probably doesn't work out. So like wanting things is a very dangerous game, but I was like, this is my favorite superhero. I dressed up as Ms. Marvel in 2009 in college. Like I've always loved her, and I was like, oh, I really want this. And I was like, well, what do I love best about Kelly Sue DeConnick's run? And Chewie, the cat, was like so memorable from that, as well as like I feel like I identify with Carol in a lot of ways where she's like a workaholic and she doesn't really let people help her and all this stuff, and so that was kind of the pitch I put together, and it ended up working out, which was miraculous. And Sweeney Boo, who actually is next to me at this con right now, illustrated all of it, and it was really fun. We did 11 issues. So
11?
Pretty great.
That is impressive.
Thank you.
And we definitely need more women in the comic book industry.
Thank you. I
as
agree.
well.
I agree. And you know what? There have always been women in the comic book industry.
There has.
We're still out there, which is wonderful, and we're more and more joining all the time, which I think is really important. The doors are opening more to more diverse people, which is incredibly important because, like, the more diverse people you have creating comics, the more diverse stories you're going to get, and that just makes stories more interesting.
So now I got a question though, because now that I know that Captain Marvel's like your favorite superhero and you've written for her, is there a hero that you also enjoy that you would love to write for?
Oh boy, great question.
I know. You can just throw me out a couple.
There's so many.
I know
would
there
love
is
to write Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen, okay.
I love her.
Okay.
I think she's a really relatable character.
She is.
I also really like, I like Aurora. She's a Canadian superhero.
Yeah.
I'm Canadian. Like, we need more Canadian, you know, Alpha Flight is kind of our only Canadian representation, so we take what we got. But I think that would be really, really fun.
Okay.
Yeah, those are a couple big ones.
Okay.
I would really love to write Harley and Ivy one day.
For you. Now, what's your hot take though on Batman?
Oh,
would you do a Batman?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
That's a no. It's totally fine.
Batman's not very interesting to me.
I mean, he's my favorite. You can break my heart. Yeah, I love that.
That's okay, and I love that for you.
No, and I understand.
Really for me.
Well, I lost
my niche is queer women.
Sure, no, I get it, but we can still get along.
Falls outside of that a little bit for me.
No, look, I get it. I mean, I might have lost my parents, and maybe that's why Batman.
Oh, you got a little. Like,
I got a little nostalgia for
Batman. And I'm a queer woman, so
yeah.
it all works out.
I get it. So you can have Harley and Ivy.
Perfect.
And then I'll take the Dark Knight somewhere.
Perfect. And more women should write Batman.
I feel like they should.
And we need to make that happen. So I'm on board.
We really should.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Thank you.